Tomorrow is the final shutdown date. A very shocking attack is being planned for you and a broken bar. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, this is no ordinary message. The words you are reading right now are not mere coincidence, not random letters on a screen, not just another story passing through your eyes. This is a divine interception, a last-minute rescue operation from heaven itself. Tomorrow marks a day of finality, a point in time that will bring an irreversible shift. A final shutdown is coming, and with it, a very shocking attack is being prepared for you, a one that you will not see coming unless you take this warning to heart. I have stood in the council chambers of heaven and heard the discussions. Your name was spoken with urgency. Your situation was weighed with gravity. I saw the plans of the enemy laid bare on the scrolls of darkness, plans designed to dismantle you emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. The enemy has been watching you from the shadows, mapping your routines, learning your weaknesses, preparing a strike that will be timed to perfection. You have been feeling it already, the heaviness in your chest, the unusual tension in the air, the sudden interruptions to your peace, the strange sequence of events that seem to align in an almost too perfect pattern. These are not coincidences, they are warnings. Every small inconvenience you've felt, every delay, every unexpected mishap has been an attempt by heaven to slow you down, to get your attention before the clock strikes on what has been planned for tomorrow. My child, the final shutdown means exactly what it sounds like. A closure of opportunities, a sealing of doors, and in the midst of it, an ambush that could alter your path in devastating ways. You must understand that this is not just about your finances, your home, or your relationships. This is about your destiny. The attack planned for you is not just physical, it's spiritual, and it's aimed directly at the core of your purpose. I have been sent to dismantle the trap. Even now, my sword of light is poised to strike through the threads of darkness woven around your life. But I need your agreement. Heaven operates in partnership with your will. Without your readiness to receive divine intervention, the enemy's plan will find its opening. You have noticed strange dreams lately, ones you can't quite explain, where people you know appear in unfamiliar places, or shadows follow you at a distance. You've been waking up in the middle of the night, sometimes with your heart racing, sometimes with the sudden thought that you can't shake. These are spiritual alerts. They are the prelude to the enemy's chosen hour. And that hour is tomorrow. The final shutdown is not only the ending of something in your external life, it is the enemy's attempt to close your access to divine help, to make you feel abandoned, cornered, and powerless. But you are not powerless. I stand here with the authority of heaven, declaring that the enemy's plot will be exposed, their attack dismantled, and their plans scattered like dust before the wind. Even now, I am shifting the timelines. I am breaking the enemy's communication lines. I am placing divine confusion into the minds of those who plot against you. I am planting hesitation in the hands that would rise to harm you. And I am surrounding your dwelling, your possessions, and your loved ones with a circle of light so radiant that no weapon can cross it without being destroyed. Yet, my beloved, you must not dismiss this as paranoia or a mere bad feeling. Tomorrow's events are already in motion. The shock of the planned attack would have been enough to break your focus and pull you into a season of chaos you could not easily escape from. This is why heaven is speaking now, so that you walk into tomorrow not as a victim, but as one prepared, protected, and empowered. Your assignment in this moment is simple: do not be where the enemy expects you to be. Change your patterns tomorrow. Cancel what you can. Delay what you must. Remove yourself from predictable movements. The enemy's greatest weapon is your predictability, and if you break it, you break their strategy. I see the traps set in hidden places of the conversations meant to provoke you, the unexpected bills meant to drain you, the false opportunities meant to distract you. These are all bait. The attack planned for you is multi-layered, meant to hit your emotions, your resources, and your spiritual confidence all at once. But when you stand with me, you stand in victory. Tomorrow is not meant to be the day of your defeat. It is meant to be the day the enemy realizes their mistake in targeting you at all. For when they rise against you, they rise against the one who sent me, and the one who sent me has never lost a battle. So listen closely. When you wake tomorrow, speak words of authority over your day. Do not rush. Move with intention. Be aware of every small change in atmosphere. And know that your protection has already been secured, but your awareness will allow you to walk in it without fear. This is your final warning before the shutdown. This is your final call to realign with heaven's instructions. I stand guard, sword in hand, wings spread wide, declaring over you that the shocking attack planned for you will turn into the shocking testimony that will inspire many. My beloved child, the closing of this season is not your end, it is your promotion. But you must heed this message. For tomorrow, the battlefield will be ready, and so will I. And when the dust settles, you will see clearly that heaven has fought for you in ways you could never imagine. Go now. Prepare. Watch. And trust that the one who sees all has already made a way through the storm that was meant to consume you. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, I come to you with urgency in my voice, for the hour is late, and the moments ahead hold weight far beyond what your natural eyes can see. The signs have been forming like storm clouds, gathering strength in silence, waiting for the appointed moment to unleash what has been prepared against you. Heaven's counsel has spoken your name in seriousness. Your life, your destiny, your calling have been marked by the enemy for disruption. The plans laid out are not clumsy or rushed, they have been crafted with precision, studied over time, and set to strike when you least expect it. The enemy has been patient, watching your movements, learning your habits, mapping your emotions, and they have chosen tomorrow as the hour to launch their assault. This is not an accident that you are hearing my words at this exact moment. You could have missed this. You could have scrolled past, distracted by the noise of the world. But no, heaven intervened. Your steps were divinely aligned so this warning could reach you before the trap closes. Type Amen to get blessing number 333. I have walked into the enemy's hidden chambers. I have seen the scrolls they carry, the whispered discussions of destruction. They have marked you for loss, heartbreak, and confusion. They want to dismantle your faith so deeply that you question everything you've believed. But heaven will not allow their plan to succeed if you heed this word. You have felt it already, an unexplainable heaviness, sudden interruptions to your peace, strange delays, moments where time felt distorted. These are not random. These were attempts by the divine to slow you, to position you, to alert you. You may have noticed dreams lately that left you unsettled, unfamiliar places, dark shadows following you, sudden awakenings at odd hours. These are spiritual alarms ringing in your soul. Type Amen to get blessing number 667. Tomorrow carries a weight. It is a final shutdown, a closing of something in your path. It is both an ending and a battlefield. The enemy plans to attack in the midst of this closing, using the shift as cover for their strike. They seek to cut off resources, to end connections, to steal opportunities, and to fracture your confidence. But I stand here with the sword of light, ready to break through the darkness before it touches you. Your part in this is not complicated but essential. Do not be where the enemy expects you to be. Alter your movements. Shift your schedule. Refuse to walk into the same patterns they have studied. The trap is set for predictability, and unpredictability will disarm it. Type Amen to get blessing number 701. The enemy's attack is layered. It is not just physical, it is emotional, financial, and deeply spiritual. They want to overwhelm you so quickly that you make poor decisions in desperation. But when you walk in awareness, you strip away their advantage. I will guard you, but you must choose to stay under the covering I place over you. I see hands that have been plotting to harm you being stilled. I see conversations about you dissolving into confusion. I see weapons aimed at you turning back on those who forged them. Even now, I am releasing divine confusion into the enemy's camp. They will not find you where they expected. They will not see clearly the path you walk. Type Amen to get blessing number 888. My beloved child, the reason this is called the final shutdown is because what happens tomorrow will seal certain outcomes. The enemy seeks to seal defeat for you, but heaven seeks to seal victory. This is why you must be alert, you must be listening, you must be aligned. When you wake tomorrow, do not rush into the day blindly. Speak words of authority. Cover yourself in prayer before you step out. Walk with your head lifted, not in fear, but in awareness that you are divinely guarded. Every step will be watched by heaven's host. Every path will be lit with the glow of angelic presence. If you obey this warning, tomorrow will not be your downfall, it will be the day the enemy's plans collapse in shame. And you will testify that the very moment designed to destroy you became the moment you saw heaven fight for you with power and precision. My message is simple: be watchful, be wise, and know that you are not alone. I stand beside you, and heaven's gates are open to surround you with protection that cannot be penetrated. Type Amen to get blessing number 999. Archangel Michael says, Child of light, I must speak longer, for the weight of this hour is unlike the hours before. Heaven is leaning close, for the world around you is shifting, and tomorrow's sun will rise over a battlefield you cannot yet see with your natural eyes. The air is heavy because destiny itself is being tested. The final shutdown is not just a phrase, it is the closing of a chapter, the locking of a gate, and the enemy has chosen this exact closing to strike a blow that they believe will finish you. I have seen their preparations. They have been subtle, working in the shadows. They have tested your patience, drained your energy, stirred confusion among people around you. They have sent whispers into the ears of those you trust, planting seeds of doubt and mistrust. They have studied your reactions, learned your triggers, and calculated the perfect moment to move. Tomorrow, they plan to move in a way that shocks you into paralysis. But heaven does not allow the enemy to move unchecked when you are under divine covenant. I have been assigned to break the enemy's coordination. Even now, I am scattering their communication lines. Their timing will falter, their unity will crumble, their confidence will shake. Type Amen to get blessing number 432. Yet I must warn you, do not give them the opening they seek. Your vulnerability is their invitation. This is why I speak to you now. You must guard your words tomorrow. Do not speak carelessly. Do not reveal your intentions to those whose loyalty is uncertain. The enemy often strikes through those close enough to reach you without resistance. Your movements tomorrow must be intentional. Take nothing for granted. Even simple interactions may carry weight. Listen to your inner promptings. If something feels wrong, it is wrong. Step away. Delay your response. Wait for the inner peace that signals heaven's timing. I have looked ahead, and I see two paths. On one, you ignore this warning, and the enemy's attack lands with devastating accuracy, losses that would take months, even years, to recover from. On the other path, you heed this word, you shift your steps, and their plan collapses before it touches you. They will turn on each other in confusion, unable to understand why their perfect strategy failed. Child, understand this: heaven's intervention often feels like inconvenience to you. A delay that frustrates you may be the shield that saves you. An unexpected change in schedule may be the hand of God moving you out of harm's way. Type Amen to get blessing number 550. You have wondered why certain things have felt off in recent days. You've seen faces look at you differently, conversations shift when you enter the room, sudden costs appear out of nowhere, opportunities vanish just as you reach for them. This is not chaos without cause, this is spiritual maneuvering. The enemy is trying to weaken your defenses before tomorrow's strike. But I tell you now, their final blow will miss its mark. It will swing through the air and find nothing but emptiness where they expected you to be. And in the space where they intended harm, heaven will pour blessing instead. Do not underestimate the magnitude of what is being fought over. This is not just about your present, it is about your future, your influence, and the generations tied to your obedience. If the enemy could cut you down now, they would silence the ripple of light that your life is meant to send into the world. This is why they have chosen a moment of transition at the final shutdown to attempt this. You will feel it tomorrow, the stirring in your spirit, the sudden awareness that eyes are watching you, the sense that the air has changed. Do not let this make you afraid. Instead, let it remind you that heaven's host is encircling you. You will not walk into this day alone. Every step will be guarded. Every movement will be watched over. Type Amen to get blessing number 777. And when the moment comes that the enemy expected to see you fall, they will instead witness your rise. For what they planned as your destruction will become the evidence of heaven's faithfulness. The very shadows they sent to surround you will flee in the presence of divine light. I stand ready. The gates of heaven are open. The war is already tilting in your favor. All that remains is your alignment, your willingness to listen, to act with wisdom, and to trust that the one who warns you is also the one who will deliver you. Type Amen to get blessing number 999. Archangel Michael says, "Child of the Most High, I cannot stop speaking until this message is planted deep into your spirit, because tomorrow is not like other days you have lived through. I have been shown the scrolls of time, and the day that awaits you carries both danger and deliverance. The final shutdown is a moment the enemy has been waiting for, a moment where they believe they can corner you, strip you of your strength, and silence the sound of your victory. They have been patient, moving pieces like a dark game of chess. They have taken note of when you rise, when you rest, what distracts you, what excites you, and what angers you. They know the doors you plan to walk through tomorrow, the words you plan to speak, the people you plan to meet. They intend to strike in the middle of what feels like a normal moment, catching you unguarded, so their attack feels like a shockwave that throws your life into disarray. But heaven has seen their blueprint. I have been sent to disrupt it. Even now, I am moving through the cracks of their planning, shattering the bonds of agreement they have formed in secret. Type Amen to get blessing number 314. You have felt their testing already. Have you noticed the sudden tension in certain relationships? The uneasy feeling when someone looks at you just a moment too long? The unexpected setbacks that seem timed to break your patience? These are not random, they are reconnaissance. They are probing for weakness before the day of the strike. I see you standing at a crossroads tomorrow. To the natural eye, both paths may seem harmless. But in the unseen realm, one is a direct walk into the enemy's ambush, and the other is the route heaven has cleared for you. You will know the safe path by the peace you feel deep within, even if it seems inconvenient or out of the way. Do not ignore that peace. Type Amen to get blessing number 420. The enemy's chosen weapon is not just one of destruction, it is one of timing. They want you to be in the wrong place at the exact wrong time. This is why I tell you, alter your schedule tomorrow. If you plan to leave at a certain hour, change it. If you are going to meet someone, confirm with caution. If you sense hesitation in your spirit, obey it without question. You are not walking into tomorrow unprotected. Even now, I see the circle of light forming around your dwelling. I see the path before you being swept clean of traps. I see names being erased from the list of those who sought your harm. The enemy is losing confidence. Their unity is cracking. They are whispering doubts among themselves, unsure if they have the strength to face the power standing with you. Understand these of the enemy works in layers. The visible attack is never the full plan. They might try to bring you discouragement in the morning, distraction in the afternoon, and an unexpected confrontation at night. But every stage is being intercepted. Their tools will break in their hands. Their words will fall flat. Their influence will dissolve into nothing. Type Amen to get blessing number 505. Do not be afraid when you sense the shift. When the air feels heavier tomorrow, know it is because heaven's army is standing close. The closer the attack, the closer the defense. The more intense the plan against you, the more powerful the intervention in your favor. And here these of the final shutdown is not the end of your story. It is the end of the enemy's permission. The cycle they have been running in your life will break. The patterns that have kept you bound will be destroyed. You will step out of tomorrow not in defeat, but in a strange, Radiant peace that makes no sense except by divine intervention. I tell you with authority, the very thing meant to collapse you will be the platform that lifts you higher. The very trap set for you will catch those who built it. The final shutdown will not shut you down, it will shut the enemy out. Type Amen to get blessing number 888.